What is up? Welcome to the January transfer window period of Season 7. Last time, we were doing okay. We've been doing perfectly fine. We're third in the league. As you can see here, we've been very consistent. A couple of losses here and there, but nothing drastic in last episode. And obviously, it's the 31st, and we did accept a contract for Mr. Janssen for about 20 million. Now, if that deal does go through, we will be in the market, hopefully before Brighton, and have a new left winger, probably before Forest, since that's going to be our first game of the episode. Alright, we're here. 2 games after. We're joint top, I think. It's actually probably better to go check. Why am I in the calendar? I need to go into this. Better to check. No, okay, we're second behind 1 point behind Mr. Man City. But we are facing one of the bottom 3 in Sheffield United. But cup game. We really need to get past the third round of the FA Cup against a really good Forest team who has given us a lot of problems in the past in cup competitions. And Lowry's back from injury. Thank goodness we have 2 cams. Oh my goodness, that's actually probably the better news. We have 2 cams. We have 2 cams. One thing I'm going to check. Where is Forest in the table? They're 8th, so it's a second v 8th in the third round of the FA Cup. We also signed Kirk. Kirk is our replacement for Janssen. Yes, he's 75 rated, but he is a kid with 84 to 90 potential. And we did take him off Man City's hands, so we should be fine. Should be. Obviously, we're at the City ground. This is where we found out we lost the league last season to Manchester City. So, we know we can win here. This time it's a cup game, so it might be a bit of a different story. And Diaz, with passing like that, sir, it won't be going smoothly. Unlucky Kirk, though. Kirk? Ooh. He's already had his debut. Has Kirk, and he's doing quite well already, as he's already got piles of space. Look at his pace go. He's gonna find Mane. That wasn't the right opportunity to try and unleash a shot. Bear in mind, don't pay attention to where my marker was pointing, because I was still trying to turn back. Kirk to Barakovic. Good save. Good save from the keeper. Jackets. Ooh. Ange still at... I think that's the more surprising thing. The fact that Ange Postecoglou is still at Forest after 7 years. Even though in real life, he was gone inside 2 months. Seth, oh, what is with the 2 heavy touches back to back? Jacket, you've been ball ruled. Diaz, win it. You didn't win it. Hutchinson's through. Well, that's not a great start. Let's give them all the confidence in the world. That is absolutely horrendous. Alright, Kirk, what can... Now we need to respond. Wait for the fullback. Look at that. Diaz. Jacket wins it. Barreri passes it to Anderson. Not to one of our players. Why is Hutchinson always through behind us? That shows that this is a video game. Because what the flying hell was that? Hutchinson. Oh, it's 2-0. What the hell? How are Forest coming out and doing this to us then, eh? Joke. Diaz, run. Diaz, run, lad. You're the wing back. Run. Kirk. Mane. This has to result in a goal now. Because we are running out of time. Brakovic. Mane. Peter. Seth. Back to Mane. Matthias Mane, score. Thank you. Let's get the ball and let's go. Let's get the ball and let's go. 82nd minute. Got to get the ball again. We have to win the ball early. Why are we sitting further back? We have to get the ball. We can't sit further back. Jaquette. Russo. What is with the heavy touches, lads? You need to get that out of your game. Good Brakovic. Barreri. Russo. Brakovic. Finds Peter. He finds Mane. He gets tackled instantly. 89th minute as well. Brakovic wins the ball back in the attacking third. It falls to Kirk. And it's saved. This is the final attack. Peter to whip the ball in. Mane is there. Barreri heads it back. Hutchinson clears. And we're out of the cup. We didn't perform well until the 75th minute. We didn't perform like a team that's second in the league. And we paid the price for it. Unbelievable. Okay, we're here. Game against PSG. Obviously, you know what happened in the FA Cup. I actually figured out that the settings, the sliders and stuff wasn't actually working. They're working slightly now. You can see we've won 1-0 in the last 3 games. But, the game is being weird in simulations, like tactical view, because we went attacking and they passed it around the back. We then went balanced for the game against Sporting. We scored a goal instantly. For then the entire Leeds game, we went balanced, and I kid you not, my team passed it around the back for 80 minutes. I do not get this game anymore. This is PSG's team. Wow. Oh, okay. That's a team. That is a really good team. And we're ahead of them on goal difference. I don't think we're gonna win. If we win this game, this really does make me confuse this game quite a lot. I think we just need experience at the back. I think Trey Hume should deserve a start. He did play very well against Leeds in the last game. He was one of the only people who didn't pass the ball backwards, funny enough. Another game at home. Dembele's probably about 40 in this universe, but who cares? We're against PSG. Dorgu. He's won from United to PSG. That's lovely. Trey Hume. Brakovic. This game doesn't mean much for either of us. It just seems who finishes top of the league phase. Probably actually does mean quite a lot. That's a lovely ball from Diaz into Mane. That's 1-0. Yeah, I think the sliders have been a bit fixed. Sliders is only build-up speed and tackle aggression is really your only defensive one. So, we only changed the build-up speed, so I guess PSG just aren't aggressive tacklers? We just changed the build-up speed to be slightly slower to see if it would hinder, and it turns out probably isn't. I guess Forest just decided they wanted to come out the gates at home to give their fans something to cheer about. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Huh? Well, that's Vitinha scored. That's actually very weird. Balls to Vitinha. They're not just passing it around. They're just toying with us. How could you, PSG? Diaz then eventually does get the ball out of play. Falls to Dembele. Diaz wins the ball back and gives it to Kirk. With his pace, can get through, but he's just waiting for Diaz, who has acres of space here. He's going to play it to Mane, and he'll score again. After all the pressure, we withstand it, and Mane grabs his 7th goal of his Champions League campaign. He's almost got more goals in the Champions League than he does in the Prem this season. Beautiful from Diaz. Mane turns around. Xavier couldn't do anything. We look like we could. Just, if we stay focused. And we will take the lead into half-time. 2-1. But this game could be about 5 or 6. Oh, PSG are just playing so quick. They're playing quicker than what we can actually do. Jacquet can't do anything against Ousmane Dembele for most of it. But eventually, muscles him out. And we'll take the throw in. Enrique makes the first tactical substitution. Seth. Mane's through. Hakimi's played him on. Mane for the hat-trick. Absolutely rifles it into the top corner. And we'll take a 3-1 advantage, and it's a hat-trick on the final league phase game for Matthias Mane. He is now reveling in the goals. We might make a couple of changes of our own. But we'll give it another 10 minutes. Because this team is performing quite well against a star-studded PSG squad, who showed their worth after instantly replying, but we've been able to shut them out ever since. Russo can't do anything. Barreri can. Only goes back to the player. In the 88th minute, Russo gets himself tackled. Brakovic. 1 minute out of time. Couldn't get the ball to Kirk. Let him run, but we're top of the league phase after beating second place PSG. Mane with a hat-trick. Could have been 4 from 4. But 4 from 3 is still very good against a team like PSG. 3 points, top of the league phase. Guaranteed not to play the knockout round. Well, the round of 32 teams. Teams from 9th to 24th, more importantly. So we will take it. We will take it indeed. Okay, folks, we're here for the game against Palace. You can see we've dropped more points. We're 3 points back from Arsenal. We did lose to Liverpool in the last game. We did win the other 2, I believe. No, we lost to Fulham as well. So we have been on a bit of a iffy form. Lost to Fulham's kind of been... Fulham has been fully our bogey team, but we're 3 points off the league leader still. We're 4 points off Spurs, which isn't the greatest. Now we're against Palace, who are 15th in the league. Kirk isn't really growing. It's actually concerning. I actually want to have a look. How long is it going to take him for him to actually grow? I mean, he's on balance, but I had him on this. I meant to have him on this. Well, that's probably why he hasn't been growing. He's been being on balance for a whole month. Whoopsies. Alright. Well, now let's actually focus on the game. Now we know that I made a mistake and never put a development plan on him. We're at home against Palace. And we're going to hope that we can actually get back on a good run of form and win again. Because we desperately need to. Hoping that the settings are fine now. Well, us taking heavy touches seems to be a case even when I'm trying to turn away. But Seth wins the ball back and plays a nice through ball to Brakovic, who has 4 Palace players around him. Waits for Seth. Seth finds space, takes a shot, forces the keeper to make a save. And we'll take the corner. In the shaded area. Tries to get it back post for Gudabali. Mane wins the header. Passes it back to Peter. The ball will find Barreri to Gudabali. Gets dispossessed. And now Lewis Skelly could go attack, but Barreri, hunting him down, does not allow him to. Boys, we need someone marking Adam Wharton. Do you not get the gist? Centre mids, do your centre mid marking. Gudabali, well done. Kirk, lovely, waited, through ball to Matthias Mane. And he's dragged the shot wide. Peter wins the header, but can't do much about it. I want to see where that shot actually ended up. Lovely triangle passing. Diaz finds Kirk. Seth. Matthias Mane. Falls back to Seth, who falls to Barreri, who's going to shoot, and it's just over the bar. Oh, we need to be putting one of these chances away. We really need to be putting one of these chances away. Diaz. I think he won that header. No, he didn't. He did not win the header. He'll throw it out to Kirk. Peter. Back to Diaz. He'll pass it back to Kirk. To Seth. To Barreri. Back to Seth. To Mane. To play it across to Brakovic. And he will just barely scramble it over the line for his 9th goal in the Prem this season. A much needed improvement from him from last season. He is delivering this season. But this was very close. It looked like he actually, the ball got hit from the defender almost. So he got lucky. But sometimes when you're performing that well, you just can't score. You just need that little bit of luck. Oh, almost. We can just nip the ball. I think we can get a second goal. And we have nipped the ball. Seth. Peter now has it. Chip ball is Mane's probably offside. Yeah, he is. Just waited that bit too long. Fans praising the team. Kirk. What can he do? Nothing. Oh, Seth, you've almost intercepted that. 3-3 and Molyneux. And Brakovic is in. Given away by Lacroix to Mane. Keeper's mistake again. And it's 2-0 and that's all 3 points. 14 in the league for Mane. In 25 games. Absolutely fantastic, but that is another goalkeeping mistake. 2 goals. 2 pretty much easy saves. From the keeper that just wasn't meant to be. But we will take it, as I think we will jump Arsenal in the league, in the title race. It all depends what City did, because we could be top of the league. Hallelujah. Okay, we're here for the end of the episode, I guess. Hope you didn't catch that little moment. You can see here, we're top of the league. We've won our last couple of matches. We're actually doing quite well. Even though we're only 6 points off being 5th, we are top of the league by 2 points with, I think, 10 games to go. So we actually are doing quite good. You can see our next match is against United. I think we also have City to play in that little cluster of March, as well as a bunch of Champions League games. Now, if you didn't see, we'll just go this way to make it more dramatic, as we're still in February because it's a leap year. And we will be facing in the round of 16 Borussia Dortmund. It's going to be United, Dortmund, City, Dortmund, Arsenal for March. April seems a bit more forgiving. May, 4 games. You got 3 hard ones. So we're facing 6 of the top 8 teams in the league, if I'm not wrong. We face Arsenal, we face City, we face Chelsea, we face Spurs, we face United, we face Newcastle. We face every team in the top 8 minus Liverpool. We face 6 out of the next 7 teams in the league standings. Make it 9 out of the top 10. Make it 7 out of the top 10. That's really nice. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we're facing Dortmund. We might as well have a look at every other fixture. We want to see who got knocked out because that will actually be useful for us. So we got a playoffs real quick. So Borussia Dortmund knocked out Como. Napoli beat out Wolfsburg. City narrowly beat Sporting. PSV won on penalties. Newcastle knock out Bayern Munich. Atletico Madrid get through. Benfica get through. Galatasaray get through. So the round of 16 is Napoli. Well, let's go up here. City versus Villarreal. Barcelona versus Galatasaray. Newcastle could knock out another big contender in PSG. Liverpool, Napoli, us, and Borussia Dortmund. Then you've got Madrid versus Milan. Juventus versus Benfica. And PSV versus Real Madrid. Kind of a good bunch of fixtures. But that has been today's episode. Season finale is coming out on Wednesday. So make sure you stay in tune for that. And I will see you next time. Peace.